Hello, Divine Souls. Welcome back. I hope you're having an amazing day. So let's jump into this reading, you guys. Let's pull some things from the grab bag. Who knows what's going to come out? And then we'll see what we can decipher. All right, that should be enough. Let me straighten my table out. All right, you guys, so let's begin. We have a lot of stuff out here. So first and foremost, you have sunglasses. This person didn't see your worth. And I also feel like they were very shady. You also have the remote control. So this is letting me know that they were very controlling. You also have a watch or a clock. You feel like this person wasted your time. But I also feel like they're watching you as well. You have the little party blower. It could be somebody's birthday. You could be going to a birthday party this weekend or some kind of celebration. With this penny being here, this person had money problems. Yeah, it's definitely somebody's birthday because you have a candle. Maybe you guys have a child and it's their birthday. Somebody's having a birthday party. There's also something about a child. Maybe this person brought a child on into your connection, or you have a child for this person. And for some of you, it's a girl. Someone is going through a transformation with the butterfly. Some of you could also have a butterfly tattoo. Some of you are also going to be seeing butterflies. But I'm picking up a spiritual awakening, especially with this feather being here. Some of you are also going to be seeing feathers. This is your spirit guides letting you know that you're on the right path. You also have pride. So this could have been an LGBTQ connection. There's also something about a pride parade. Maybe that's where you met this person for some of you. This person could have also been battling their sexuality. Someone is also getting their nails done. Or you could be a nail tech. This person gambled with your heart. You have the dice. Or they could have a gambling addiction. They also walked out of your life with this shoe. Someone could also be getting a brand new pair of sneakers, or you're thinking about it. Or a brand new pair of shoes. Someone also has a shoe fetish. You also have the bathroom hook for the shower. So some of you could be doing some remodeling in your bathroom. You could be cleaning your bathroom at this time. I also feel like that this person is still hooked on you. You have a skateboard. I don't know why I'm picking up California. Somebody is from California. Somebody likes to skateboard. Maybe someone just bought a skateboard. You also have the tea bag. So I feel like for some of you, you got the tea on this person. That's why you're not waiting anymore. Some of you are also tarot readers. Or you're very spiritual. Someone is from Jamaica. Or Toronto. Someone lives in Canada. And with the mirror, for some of you, this was your twin flame. You guys are in no communication right now and you're mirroring each other. Since you have been gone, this person is taking a good look in the mirror at their shady ways and how they treated you. Something also went down in this person's childhood. I'm picking up childhood trauma. We also have some signs on the board. Some of you were dealing with a Sagittarius or a Libra. I also have Virgo, Aries, and Pisces. You also have a few tarot cards out here. You have the Five of Cups and the Princess of Wands. So they're having major regrets about this breakup. They're having major regrets on how they treated you, and they want to send you a message. This person is grieving you right now, collective. Look at this, money problems. Thank you, Spirit. You also have the Fox. So this person was very slick, very deceptive, and very cunning. Mood rings. They were also very moody. On here, it says nostalgia. So they're thinking about you a lot right now. You also have the phone. Yeah, they're thinking about calling you. You also have the desert. This person is feeling alone. And I feel like everything has dried up in their life. Their finances. And if they were with someone else, that connection has also dried up. You have a few messages. Oh, I love you so much. I need some more time before I can come to you. And that's what I was picking up with the butterfly. They're going through some kind of transformation. This person is working on themselves. For some of you, it's going to take 8 weeks before they come back or before they reach out. Or they could have reached out 8 weeks ago. Something happened 8 weeks ago for some of you. Maybe that was when you guys broke up, but they are definitely losing sleep over this breakup. Someone's birthday could also be in 8 weeks. Since I was picking up childhood trauma, let's see what their childhood trauma was. I'm going to be using my brand new deck, Childhood Trauma Oracle. This deck can be found on my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. Let's see if we can figure out what went down with them as a child. What was this person's childhood trauma? For some of you, it's more than one trauma. So I'm going to be pulling a few cards. You have death of a loved one. So for some of you, they have not gotten over the hurt and pain of a loved one. It could be a mother, a father, a grandmother, a sibling. But whoever passed away, they're still hurting. You also have child custody. So there was a bitter divorce, and I feel like your person's parents played them against each other. And that was something that was very traumatic. You also have father wounds. For some of you, their father wasn't around, and their mother was the mother and the father. Learning that emotionally unavailability is the norm in relationships. So that's why they're always closed off. That's why they're always guarded. There wasn't any love growing up, or they didn't feel love growing up. So they learned to block their emotions. Witnessing multiple affairs. And that's why the father wounds is here. Now, for some of you, it could be the mom that cheated as well. And that's also why they have trouble committing. They also hung with the wrong crowd that eventually got them caught up. You also have confined. Being left alone for extended periods of time. So there wasn't any love growing up. This person often felt alone. That's why they always want to be by themselves. And they pretty much just had to fend for themselves. They had to make their own food. I'm picking up a latchkey kid. And what I mean by that, for those youngins out there, when this person got home from school, there wasn't any supervision. And for some of you, they had to take care of their siblings. It's like this person was the parent. And let's get one more card. Karmic love relationships. And the reason why they ended up in these karmic love relationships is due to them witnessing all these affairs, which made this person had psychological problems. They thought cheating was the norm. And look at this, you have incest, psychological abuse and incest. That's why pride came out. This incest caused them to be unsure of their sexuality. And for some of you, this person was adopted. So that's what's going on when it comes to their childhood trauma. Like I said, if you guys want to purchase this deck, it's in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. So let's see what this person is doing currently. Wow, you have the Tower and the Death card. They are definitely going through a transformation. Something is over. The Death card is an ending, and the Tower is a disastrous ending. So let's see what's going on in their life right now. What has come to an end? You had this card that wanted to fly. Oh, you guys. You and the relationship. The Six of Cups. That's why the Five of Cups came out. That's what they're grieving. They're thinking about you a lot. The Two of Swords. There's some kind of decision that they're trying to make. And I feel like with this Six of Cups, the decision that they're trying to make is, should they move on with their life and walk away from this connection altogether, or give it another chance? This person is going through a transformation because you have butterflies on this card. And I told you guys that you're going to be seeing butterflies. Let's see what this decision is. Yeah, whether to be single, and if not, are they truly ready for a committed relationship? Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, the Devil. That's what this decision is, because they know that they're toxic. And they don't want to hurt you. But they're obsessing over you, collective. They're obsessing over this decision. I also feel like this transformation is dealing with you, and they're seeing your glow up. They know that you have changed, and they know that you're not the same person. And so they know that they have to approach you in a different manner. They can't come back the way they left, because it was too burdening. It was chaotic. Clarify the Devil. Yeah, the King of Wands in the reversed. You name it, they did it, collective. This person was bad news. First of all, they were unfaithful, controlling. And remember, you had the remote. They were egotistical. They were a narcissist. They always wanted to one-up you. They were unreliable. They were weak-minded, insecure, jealous, and the list goes on and on. And what they were jealous of was your abundance. But they were the King of Wands in the reversed. Let's get one more card on the Devil. Has this person changed? Wow, you have the Queen of Wands. You were the Queen of Wands upright, and they were the King of Wands in the reversed. There wasn't any equality at all. This was a one-sided connection. And you got burnt out. That's why the Ten of Wands came out. And look at this. You have the Death card on the bottom of the deck again, followed by Judgment. So I just asked, has this person changed? The Death card is a transformation. They're letting go of their toxic ways. This person had a lot of bad vices, but they're going through an awakening. They want to reconcile. They want a second chance. Clarify Judgment. Yeah, you're going to get communication. You have the Eight of Wands. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to be turning around. They have made great strides in their life since you have been apart from them. Because right now they're coming out as the King of Pentacles. This is someone who wants to be loyal now. They want to provide. They want to be the leader. And they're looking for structure and commitment. They're going to be telling you that they have changed. And that they have done a lot of healing. You have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You also have the Hierophant. So for some of you, this person has tapped into their spirituality. They have tapped into their higher self. Because I feel like for some of you, they weren't spiritual. That's why you guys were on two different pages. But something changed when it comes to religion and spirituality. Because with the Star and the Hierophant coming out, there's a major awakening going on with them. And let's get one final card. I cannot make it up. The Tower is out here again. The same two cards came out. They're going through a major awakening. This connection is divinely orchestrated. You have Temperance. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Judgment and the Star. Not to mention the Hierophant. With all these majors coming out, this was a spiritual lesson. With the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups, they were dealing with a lot of childhood trauma that they didn't heal from. And that's what weighed down this connection. And I feel like that's what they're realizing. For some of you, they've gotten spiritual counseling. Or if it wasn't spiritual counseling, I'm picking up counseling. Because with the Six of Swords, they're healing. And they're moving away from their past. So let's wrap up with some messages from your person. Because with the Eight of Wands, they're definitely going to be reaching out. And it's going to be a shock to you. They're coming in unexpectedly. What does this person want the collective to know? You just don't know how special you are to me. That's what this awakening is about. I wasn't ready to settle down. I told you, all those multiple affairs that they witnessed, they thought that was the norm. That's why the devil came out. They grew up in a toxic household. You also have addict. The devil. Addictions, temptations, vices, you name it. That's why they weren't ready to settle down. I miss everything about you. You inspire me to do better. You rubbed off on this person. They're also going through depression. I'm at peace when I'm with you. When you walked away from this person, their life fell apart. They got karma. I'm sorry. So they want to apologize. And let's get one final message. I'm now realizing you are the winning lottery ticket and I lost it all. That's why they're losing sleep. But they're getting ready to reach out, collective. And on the bottom of the deck, it says, I know we will be married one day. So this person is not done with you because they're in love with you. All right, you guys, these are your messages for this reading. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so when I upload new content, you'll be notified. Have an awesome day. Love and light always.